What's happening, BDA family? This is the Boxing Clown edition. And this is a series I did on the old channel before I closed it down. I thought I'd bring it back to the BDA channel, you know, just for a bit of fun. Because let's be real, there's enough clowns in boxing to fucking keep the episodes going for decades. So it's all a bit of fun, but this guy deserves to be on anyone's list. An absolute gobshite, piece of shit clown. A bully. I mean, he talks like a warrior, he acts like a warrior. But we're going to see if he really is a warrior. And I've got a few clips to show you, and you can make up your own mind by the end of it. But this guy, I mean, I don't really know too much about him. But what I do know of him, just absolute gobshite, a boxing clown, deserves to be on anyone's list. And that has to be Marsellos Wilder, the brother of Deontay Wilder. Now, this is a guy that, you know, he goes around like he's 40-0 like his brother, but he's had 2 fights, 2 wins, and one of them was against Dominic Brazil's wife. So, you know, let's not get excited about this guy right now. And this clip I'm going to show you is him getting in the face of Tony Bellew, at the time cruiserweight champion of the world. And at the time when Marsellos was arguing with Tony Bellew, you know, he was 0-0. You know, this was before the devastating win against Brazil's wife. So, so this is the sort of gobshite he is. Just take into account this is a guy that's 0-0, and he's walked up on Tony Bellew, and he started arguing with Clifton Mitchell, Tony Bellew's mate. Matchroom, he basically runs Matchroom Security, a very dangerous guy on the streets. Wilder's brother's talking about, you know, about that life, and, you know, talking about all that gangster talk, but Wilder's fucking Marsellos, should we say, is mistaken if he thinks Clifton Mitchell's a fucking pushover, because that guy's a serious guy, man. Like I said, he runs all the security at Matchroom. He's got a lot of geezers on his side for a start, and he can fight ex-heavyweight fighter. I think he fought at European level. You know, not a guy to be messed with. But this is the sort of clown Wilder is, and you know, let's just show you this clip, and we'll take it from there.
Baby, because a bomb exploded.
Brother, I was a bomb way before him.
You can't.
I was the bomb way before him.
You can't even beat me.
Brother,
Get to my brother, bro.
Listen, do you? All day long, you'll get knocked out. It's a cruiserweight. All day long.
You gonna hit by me, baby boy.
You're getting knocked out all day long.
Listen.
Little brother, you get knocked out. Do a history lesson. I was the bomber before he even laced gloves.
Go get some about me. Go check about me.
I was the bomber.
Outside the ring, and I fight inside the ring, baby.
Fight my whole life.
Be careful how you talk.
You talk
about me, baby.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm about me, baby.
I've been fighting since I was in pants.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, we're not caring about you. We're talking to you.
I'm a different
Get out of it. Get out of it. You talking to the wrong boy.
No, you talking to the wrong boy.
You look in my eyes, but you don't see nothing. You see nothing. What the fuck are you going to do? You might not even be there. You are not going to do nothing. You ain't going to do nothing.
He irrelevant.
Brother, you ain't going to do nothing. You ain't going to do nothing. You ain't going to do nothing. You ain't going to do nothing.
Fuck you. You know me? You know me? You know me? Hey,
Who the fuck are you? You know me?
irrelevant. You know me?
In this next clip, Marsellos is he's the gentleman in the background with the red cap on, being the loud one as per usual. Got a lot to say as per usual, and he actually has a pop at Frank. I mean, Frank's just trying to stop the tension. Do you know what I mean? Just, you know what Frank's like? He's fucking shitting his pants because all he's thinking about, oh, big payday out the window if this kicks off. He don't care. Do you know what I mean? It's just about his payday. So he's jumped in trying to stop the beef, shall we say? And Gobby Marsellos is in the background getting loud with Frank, giving it the big one with Frank. But the way he said it, I mean, it was like a little kid, do you know what I mean, at school. Oh, leave my brother alone, leave my brother alone. And if you don't believe me, here's a quick clip.
Hey, get your hand on my brother. You better get your hand on my brother. That's what you better do.
As you can see, he's a very disturbed individual, just like his big bro. I mean, both got mental health issues, both anger issues, you know, both low IQ thugs. I mean, I don't know Wilder's parents, but they've done a terrible job bringing these two up to be respectable gentlemen. And, you know, especially how to behave with dignity. Do you know what I mean? They're both embarrassing. I just think that Wilder is the heavyweight champion of the world, a multi-millionaire. And look how he goes on. And his brother's worse than him. He's a bigger prick than Wilder. And that's an achievement in its own. But this next clip, we're going to see the true side of Wilder, because it all starts to kick off. And I want you to keep an eye on Marsellos Wilder. He's obviously the one with the cap, the big mouth, the loud one shouting, "You ain't gonna do shit! You ain't gonna do shit! You ain't gonna do..." Oh, just fucking... And unfortunately for him, I don't think he's been to England very much, or Europe. Gypsies are not going to have some dude sitting there screaming in their face without something happening. And unfortunately for Wilder, Marsellos that is, he took 3 shots to the head, and it was YouTube gold. Loved every minute of it. That's karma for you. And I'll actually show this twice, because it's that good to watch. Watching a big mouth get his mouth shut for him. I mean, you've got to watch very carefully. I wish I could have zoomed in and slowed it down, but I don't have the editing skills for that. But watch very carefully. Wilder in the cap. Forget about the pushing and all the argy-bargy in the background. Just keep your eye on Marcelo, and you'll see him get clocked in his head 3 times by the Gypsies. And it's not been a great time for Wilder when it comes to Brits. I mean, he came to England and got totally murked and made to look a schoolboy by Tony Bellew and Clifton Mitchell. And then he gets slapped up by English Gypsies. I mean, he should be grateful that the whole Wilder family weren't there, mate, because it would have kicked off. I mean, Tyson's only brought a few. If that was in England, I don't think old Marsellos would have made it out of there. But here's this video. I mean, enjoy, because I know I did. And I'll be back in a sec. That, my friends, is a bully getting his karma. A big mouth bully getting his karma. And it was great to watch. It was just pity he got broke up. Pity a few more couldn't have gone in there to teach him a real lesson. And, you know, this big hard case, this fucking Marsellos Wilder, the loudmouth, was at the front screaming away, sticking out his chest. But he soon retreated after that. And you've only got to look where he was standing after the fight happened. I mean, it took him a few seconds to get broken up, and then just look where he's standing now in this clip here. I mean, I think this tells you everything you need to know about Marsellos Wilder. He claims to be behind his brother's back. You know, he's got his brother's back 100%. He's willing to die for his brother. But I think when he meant he's got his brother's back, I think he meant literally got his brother's back, because that's exactly where he was, hiding behind him. So, the best bit apart is where he's thinking, where can I hide? I know, I'll get behind Big Bro and that big bold black security guard. I should be safe then. I mean, the fucking guy, man, what a clown, and that's why he's on this list. But let's just see this clip, see where Wilder decides to stand after he gets smacked in his face.
All right.
Is that you back there, Marsellos? Is it you? I can't see. Deontay's in the way. What a mouse, eh? From a lion to a mouse in the matter of seconds. And this is when you expose the true warriors. I mean, look, this guy gets in a boxing ring, so you've got to give him some credit. He keeps himself in decent shape. But he's a loudmouth. Just because you're a boxer, don't mean you won't get slapped up. I mean, ask Anthony Crolla, man. The guy got put in a fucking coma for doing a good deed. Just because you're a boxer, don't mean you won't get slapped up. And I think the true colours of Marsellos, the true grit and determination of Marsellos Wilder shone through in that moment when he stood behind Big Bro. And let's be real, Deontay really never had his back once. Deontay was that fucking... He was that angry and that determined to shout at Tyson Fury. I don't think you see his brother getting slapped up, but either way, it was a great thing to watch, wasn't it? Let's be real. You know, a YouTube classic for many years to come. And I'm going to basically leave you with the footage of Marsellos getting slapped again, because this video's going on a bit now and I'm going to get out of here. But the Boxing Clown Edition, Episode 1, Marsellos Wilder. Legend. Laters, boys.
Yeah.